And if not, then I just won't be able to go live anymore from here. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Should have made a glass of water before I sat down. Whoops. Cool. As far as I can tell, the internet connection's good. Because last time I did it from the house, it froze up and then kept losing connection. And I don't know what was wrong. Because normally it doesn't do that. I normally stream fine from here. But, make sure my audio is good. Oh, we can go a little bit more. Little bit more. Okay. Because I'm not going to scream. How long will you be sharing the templates? I'm not sure what you mean. Templates. Like for Go High Level? Udit, what's going on? Good morning. Good evening from where I'm at. It's 7:30 p.m. now. Had a lot of good news this week, though. Had several students hitting me up telling me about landing clients. So the methods are working. It's good to know. I closed a deal for a roofing contractor today for $32K, so that was nice. Working on a mortgage broker, probably, hopefully, going to close her on Monday. So, going to be busy. Going to be very busy. Might not be able to do these Thursday night lives anymore. I do like messing with y'all about that. Everybody always yells at me. Chance, what's up, man? Jason, the templates are going to be around until forever, really. I mean, as long as you use Go High Level and you use my affiliate link to sign up, I can send them to you. I was wondering if you were still doing the Done For You agency. I was really interested if you were. Yes, I am. All you need to do is go to my website, serialentrepreneur.academy. I'll even show you how to do it so you can get a call with us, because that's what you have to do. We don't take everybody. We have to interview you for it. It's not really an interview. It's more like a question session, and we make sure that you're a good fit for it, because not everybody should spend the kind of money you have to spend to do a done-for-you package, because not everybody's as serious about it as others are. But if you're serious about it and we decide to work with you, you should see my website now. Here we go, put it over here. All you do is go to serialentrepreneur.academy, click courses, and then Done With You agency program right here. I know it's not the done for you, but just set your call through here. Don't even worry about doing the demo. You can go up to the top of the page here and you'll get the exit intention, or if you want to set the appointment right here, you can just click right there to talk. This link right here. Again, don't do the top link because that's for a demo webinar. You don't need to do the webinar if you're already interested. We just need to talk about it. The webinar is for people who haven't heard of or seen what that model looks like. So we'll just hop on a call and you and I can talk about it. But yeah, the roofer is his first month is $7K, and that's because we're completely rebuilding his site, and there's setup fees involved with every other service we're providing. Basically, what we're providing is website build and management. We're doing PPC, we're doing SEO, we're doing email and text message automation for follow-ups, and then we're doing a fulfillment team, so they'll answer calls and set the appointments for them. And then, so that's after the first month, which is 7, it goes down to 3 a month from there. And then 2,000 in ad spend. So should be a pretty successful campaign, especially considering they had zero traffic going to their site when we first started, or like currently that's what they have. And when we start, we should see several hundreds to several thousands of visitors within the first couple of months. So it'll be an interesting client. Anyways, if you want to sign up, it's there. I just realized you guys were still looking at that. But if you're interested, you can go there and set an appointment. Well, Danae, that's sweet. Thank you. I'm glad I could be here for you guys. I'm glad my stream is going strong today, because last time I did it from the house, it was not. Thanks, Kelvin. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's been a good week. Had a lot of students have a lot of success. We had a lot of success, so it was a good week overall. I think I need some water. I should have got water. Getting like parched. Been talking a lot. Is anyone here on Clubhouse? Curious. Let's talk about Clubhouse for a minute. Benjamin, you didn't miss much at all. We just started. I was talking about some student success. We had several students. I had a student land 6 auto dealerships this week. And then I had my buddy Nate. He landed a couple contracts. Found out today a student of mine, one of his businesses is doing $120,000 a month now, which is really great. So a lot of positive things happening in this world. As long as you are willing to do it and you're willing to work hard, you guys can get the same exact results. But all right, let's talk about Clubhouse. I don't have my book bag in here, so my iPhone. I bought an iPhone specifically so I could get on Clubhouse. And if you don't know what it is, it's an all audio platform. There's no video, there's no images other than your profile picture. That's it. And you're probably thinking, okay, so another podcast place. Well, not really. See, this is live conversation happening where you can interact with the people who are hosts of the talks. So it allows me to be able to communicate with you guys. Like we've had, like the first night we did it, we had a 3-hour long conversation. It was me, Chase Reiner, Ruan Marino, Nathan Gotch was on there. I can't remember how to say his last name. There was a lot of really, really talented marketers on that call, and all of us were moderating it. And then we had probably a total of 40 people on the call listening, and we went through some amazing information about digital marketing and managing clients and what's working, what's not been working, things like that. So you guys, if you are on Clubhouse, you do need to go follow me. I'm telling you right now, there's so much, and we've been doing calls all the time. So like this, but just no video, but all audio. So you can actually talk to me, which is even cooler. But Clubhouse is really, really great. We're doing tons of really cool stuff over there. So I invite you all to come hang out with me on Clubhouse. It's at Serial ENT. So unfortunately, Clubhouse sucks and you can't do like a full name. So I'll put it in here in the chat. Serial ENT is my handle. If you go on there and look that up, you should be able to find me. But yeah, Clubhouse is a lot of fun. And if you need invites, just let me know. I have tons of students who have invites they're willing to give away. I have 2 more I can give away. So if you need an invite to get on there, because right now, if you go and download the app and sign up, it's not going to let you in. They have so many people requesting, they're not letting everybody in. The only people who get priority are people who are getting invites, so they can moderate the speed, because they almost crash the server like every day with people jumping on there because it's so popular. So it's definitely, if you're a marketer and you're not trying to find a way to get on Clubhouse, I don't know what you're doing. This is the next TikTok. I promise you that. When they get on Android, because currently here, let me give you some background information about the app. Currently, they have 2 million members and growing daily. All right. They don't even have an Android version of the app. It's only on iPhone. It's the only way you can use it right now. They have probably millions of people waiting because they didn't get an invite. So now they're just sitting there in a queue and slowly being let in. And that's just the start. So they haven't downloaded the Android version. They don't have tons of people in it yet because it's invite only. It's just going to be insane. So if you're a marketer, you need to be on this platform. It could potentially be something like, say you have medical clients. You could hop on and you could have your medical clients, like, for example, chiropractors, right? Chiropractors have patients who are always in pain, right? They typically, like, they're steady weekly or even, by every other day type of clients because they have such bad pain from like a wreck or something, they could do talks online where these people could listen in and ask questions and things like that, make it interactive with their clients and build even more rapport with their current client base, right? It wouldn't be for people who don't know them necessarily, but it could be something useful for a local client base. So a really cool app. We have a lot of fun as marketers on there. We have some really, really great talks. We talk about, like yesterday, me and Chase Reiner, we talked about TikTok growth and hacking, what's been working, what hasn't been. Learned a lot there about TikTok. And again, the other night before, or 2 nights before that, we had a long 3-hour conversation with tons of great and knowledgeable people in the group, tons of tactics and strategies being explained. So you guys have to get on there. Dino, what's going on? Jason, I'll suffer through. I'll make it. Yes, great week. Yep, Chance landed a client. I think he said he landed a couple $1,000 per month client, which is going to be great for his business. So really happy for everybody who's in the family and definitely, giving it their all. By the way, do me a favor, guys, hit the thumbs up button if you haven't done it so far. That always helps the performance of the video and gets other people in here so that way we can have a larger group. It's always fun with like 30 people in here. Honestly, I think if it got more than that, it would be way too much to try and go through the chat. People would be getting pissed that I'm not getting to everybody's question. It's easier when it's like 30, 40 people. I'm not happy about the approach of Clubhouse, but not on there because just switched to a note. People on the group is selling invites. I'm sure they are. Everybody wants an invite, man. They want to be on it now. And the organic algorithm is really good right now because that's how it always is on a new social platform. So this is where you can really build a following. But what I did, again, I went and bought an iPhone. It was $50. I bought an iPhone 6S. That's the lowest like iPhone you can have to get on Clubhouse. And so I bought an iPhone 6S. Boom, $50 off of Facebook Marketplace. So I recommend doing that strategy. I've heard people talking about putting an emulator on your computer and then downloading basically the iOS operating system and using it that way. That just kind of attaches you to a desk though, and which is why Clubhouse is so great because I can just pick up my phone and go and talk on it, and I can be at the house cooking and then like pause for a second, have a quick conversation, talk about some stuff, put it back on mute, and then go back to what I was doing and listening. So it's a really, really cool tool or app. I watched someone land a website design client on it. That's pretty dope. I haven't seen anybody land any deals yet like that, marketing agency related. Sorry, I'm reading through the comments right now. A link to Twitter. Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, I guess, sorry, hang on. Let me fix this video. There we go. I don't really use Twitter like for anything. I just can't stand Twitter. So I never post on it. I mean, it's definitely had an effect. It's not terrible, but yes, it has had. But again, here's the thing. I don't have a lot of e-commerce clients. I see e-commerce brands being affected the most. But like local service-based clients, it's not that bad, really. And there's ways around that. Droid user. I love my Android. It's really about the phone though. The Galaxy Notes, they're such a good phone. Android's just the operating system. That's what most people confuse. They think the phone is an Android. It's not. The phone is a Samsung. The operating system is Android. And the Galaxy phones dominate iPhones. Like these are like supercomputers compared to iPhones. But the simplicity of the operating system that iOS puts out, or that iOS is why people are drawn to Apple phones. But I am an Android guy all the way. Really, okay, really, I'm a Samsung guy all the way. I love my Samsung phones. I think this is the 20S Plus. They skipped. They went from like the 10 to the 20. I was like, oh, okay, we're just going to jump up real quick. Double it. Do I know about Otter? No. What is Otter, Benjamin? Tell me about Otter. 25K total contract? Attaboy. Chance? That's what I'm talking about. Anybody else have any wins this week? Anybody land any clients? I'm curious to hear about your wins. Would love to hear your wins. What are we usually talking about? Business, marketing, growth, scaling, all kinds of stuff. Entrepreneurship, mentality. Like we talk about all kinds of stuff on there. Yeah, they're definitely going to have it on Droid eventually. They're not just going to keep it for Apple. That would limit their entire market. Android's the most popular phone in the world. That's what most people, they think iPhone is, no. In the US maybe? In first world countries maybe? No, but that's the thing. You look at third world areas, those are the cell phones they use. And they're usually used phones. It's what cell phone companies in the US have programs where they take these old used phones and they ship them out and sell them to third world countries because they're more affordable, right? And so now that's what they use. And so there's definitely more population, unfortunately, in a financially strapped area of the world. That being said, Android's going to be the most popular phone and operating system. S9 Plus lasts another 2 to 3 years. Yeah, right. It's an app to download the transcript on Clubhouse. There's no transcript. So it just like records, like it records people talking and then types it out because there's no recording. So I'd be interested to see how that works. Well, Chance, I do appreciate that, and I'm glad that it's definitely helped you and prepared your agency to do it the right way. By the way, I asked earlier, and I'm not trying to sound like mean, but like, I love you guys, and all I ask for is like a little thumbs up, and some of y'all don't love me enough to give me a thumbs up, which I guess is fine, but I love you guys. I just want to see your success too. That's all. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Get it to at least 10 likes. My client said he wants to move forward, but I still have to adjust the plan because he would like to use LinkedIn to get leads. Well, that's great. Just know what you're doing with LinkedIn. LinkedIn is not what a lot of people make it seem like when it comes to lead generation. You should give a Clubhouse invite for the contest tonight or next week. Let's do that. Who has an iPhone that doesn't have a Clubhouse invite? How many people on here? Let's get a survey. Do you have an iPhone and do you have Clubhouse? Yes or no? Andreas, what do you mean? You said, hey, what's up? Then you said done. What do you mean done? What'd you do? I'm confused. It records the combo in text. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. I might have to look into that. The issue is I don't sit at a computer. Like, you would have to sit at a computer, I'm guessing, with a mic set up to do that. And normally, like, that's what I love about Clubhouse is I don't have to be tied to sitting at it. Like, right now, I can't do anything else. I have to do this. I can't, like, do a live and not be on the camera. That'd be weird, too. Like, you're just, like, looking at a wall. That'd be really weird. Thank you guys for the likes. I really do appreciate that. Everybody who threw one up there. Yes and no. So yes, you have an iPhone. No, you don't have Clubhouse. So who thinks we should do a Clubhouse invite giveaway? Because I have an invite to give away. Oh, it's a phone app, so you just put it on when you're... Oh. Oh, okay, okay. I'm liking this more. Because that's what I was going to say. I don't want to be tied to a computer. Because that's the benefit of Clubhouse. You literally just get to walk around, do whatever you want, and you have intelligent conversations, or it doesn't have to be intelligent. They have an entertainment side. It's just I only followed like the entrepreneurship, learning, growth hacking type of stuff, marketing, that type of stuff. Oh, you liked. Thank you, Andreas. I was like, done. I was so confused. How exactly do you make contracts for clients? Is there a template? It's an app called Proposify, or a software called Proposify. Let me type that out because I'm sure that could sound Proposify. Proposify.com. And it's a proposal templater. And all we did was we built a template on there, and then we use that every time. We build in custom packaging, but that's pretty much it. It's not like the only thing you have to adjust each time is like the client name, the pricing, and the package that you're going to sell. So the service offering and the price. And then I feel like I'm missing one thing. That's pretty much it. So it's super simple. I can get a proposal done as long as I'm not overthinking it, because sometimes I'll overthink it and I'm like, am I pricing this right? Is this good? I don't know why I still do that, but I can usually get a proposal knocked out in like 15, 20 minutes, which is really good, considering that we don't like sell like gold package, silver package, platinum package, we or whatever. I just don't like to package things like with names like that. And that's why people pay us a little bit more, is because we go a customized approach to every business. And that's why I think we have better success than a lot of other agencies. It can tell different speakers. It'd be really cool if it recognized, and I'm sure in the future it will, if it recognized their voice and then named, and then like in the transcript had the name of the person. That would be pretty cool. So what agency questions do you guys have for me? What do you guys want to talk about? I've been optimizing my LinkedIn profile to get leads. I was using LinkedIn and Google Maps to get clients. However, it's not working. I wish targeting restaurants and yoga trainers and some. Oh, you were targeting. How are you using Google Maps to get clients? Like, what do you mean you were using Google Maps? Yeah, I don't really label per se. I mean, I have tiers internally that we kind of stick with to gauge budget and to make sure that we're profitable and to provide a specific level of service, but I don't have like, you pick package like beginner, intermediate, advanced package. Like, I don't name them like that and package them up like that, really. What do I call them? Nothing. A marketing campaign. Do you believe we're in a matrix simulation? No. I don't think so. It's too deep for me. Matrix simulation. I mean, Matrix was a great movie and it did raise some good questions, but I don't think we're in a Matrix simulation. Tia, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. But I'll be using Otter once I book a demo, business discovery call, and then send a transcript after. Go High Level or Upwork? What are you talking about? What? Those are two completely different platforms. Go High Level is a CRM marketing tool. Upwork is for hiring contractors. So I'm really confused by that question. What do you mean? Easiest way to find medical practitioners and attorneys without paying for ads? LinkedIn and cold emailing is a great way. Using a list building tool like Find That Lead. You can use Find That Lead. Like my dad, I did it for him the other day. He wanted to start reaching out to property managers for what he does for his profession. And So I just went on Find That Lead, clicked Prospector, and then you filter the list by the title, location, what else, and some other factors. And then it builds you a list of contacts that gives you their email address, their website, their first and last name, and their LinkedIn profile. And then you can upload that into a tool like Lead Connect, which connects to LinkedIn and does automated messaging for you and outreach. They don't choose the tiers. We tell them what they need. Like, we customize a package for them and sell it to them. So I do an audit. I ask them a bunch of questions about their business, what their goals are, things like that. And then I go back, I put together an audit, or not an audit, a proposal that fits what they need to do to reach the goals that they have. Do you find good media buyers or any contractors that are skilled? Facebook groups and Upwork. That's where I go. Upwork, great place to find just about any position. Facebook groups, if you're really trying to get some attraction quick, like, you can find people in Facebook groups so freaking easily. As far as contractors are concerned, you just find a Facebook group that's like Facebook ad buyers, Facebook media buyers, and you go in there and you post, I'm looking for a media buyer. You'll get, I promise you, in a matter of an hour, you'll have 30 people that have applied or that have wrote a comment saying, hey, I'd like to learn more. How fast can or should you grow your agency if you still work your 9 to 5 on the side? Is it doable by yourself, or should you need to hire people immediately? Even if you're not working a 9 to 5, you should be hiring contractors to run your agency. That's super important. If you're not hiring contractors straight out of the gate, you're probably going to have a really tough time. What niche would you recommend for beginner in construction niche, in your personal opinion, like HVAC, plumber? Oh, so contracting niche. Let's get that clear. It's not all construction. That's more contract work. But yeah, HVACs, plumbers, electricians, roofers, general contractors, kitchen remodelers, people like that. All of those are solid. I don't really like electricians as much, but I mean, you could definitely niche yourself in and do it. Can I bring someone from overseas with a work visa without paying them intern? I have no clue. I'm not an attorney, so you would have to ask an attorney that question. Udit, you're welcome. Do you have an affiliate link for Proposify? I don't. Feel free to go ahead and just get it. What package do you guys have? I have the basic package right now, because the basic allows you to continuously create proposals no matter how many you create in a month. You can only have 5 active though, so that's the thing. But we move through ours pretty quickly, so I don't need to have more than 5 active at a time. Is D7 good? Is D7 leads good as well? I'm not sure what D7 leads are. What is D7 leads? No options or upsells, because you shouldn't be upselling in the first pitch. Upsells when you're an agency come later. And upselling an agency is like, we sold you your initial marketing package and it did really well. Now we want to add this into your budget and we'll grow your marketing by this much more. That's where an upsell comes in. Like, you run a $5,000 per month ad campaign for 3 months. It does really well. You talk to the business owner and you say, hey, I would like to take this to $10K a month and see what we can do. That's how that works. No, we do mostly everything in-house. I haven't done any outsourcing through them yet. Udit, do me a favor. Send an email. Forward whatever email you're talking about to info@serialentrepreneur.academy. Send an email there with the emails that you're saying the links are broken, and make sure to just like forward it, and in the subject line, do me a favor and put attention link broken, something like that. So that way our team knows to look at it. It depends on what you're doing, Kelvin. What services would you be providing? Because content creator, what does that mean? There is no content creator. You're not going to find a graphic designer who's also a great copywriter, or at least I don't think you will. That's going to be really hard to do. So you'll have to hire a graphic designer and a copywriter. You're going to need somebody who's creative with coming up with ideas for content. If you're talking about blog content, then you need a blog writer. PPC, you just really need the ad manager and an analytics team. But that's the thing. You should be pricing your work to where you're able to afford those contractors to provide that service. That's why you need to look at cost plus pricing. Kelvin, you're in the program too. It's okay. I know you're probably not at that point yet, but start going through the program and you'll see all of that's covered in the program. How to price your services, you use cost plus pricing. So figure out what your costs are going to be to provide the campaign, figure out what you want your margin to be as far as profit's concerned, add that to your pricing, now you have your, or add that to your cost, now you have your price. Baruch, because you don't want to, you'll never grow if you're the one working in the business. If you're the one writing the ads and building images and building the website, you're never going to grow. I promise you, you're going to get so swamped in trying to fulfill all of your clients' campaigns that you never have time to actually go out and find new clients. So, and in the beginning, you might not be able to afford a sales team and everything that's required to build a solid sales team. So you're going to need to be the one selling in the beginning. Do you suggest doing demos for prospects, like show them how we would set up their ad campaign and have them purchase on the spot? You can do demos, but like you're not going to go into like their account and show them specific stuff. You're just going to show them like that's why people niche, is because what they do is they'll do it successfully for, their first couple of clients. And then when they go to pitch another doctor, they reference those campaigns. They say, here's what we did for so-and-so chiropractor. This is how many leads we generated them doing this. Here's also another chiropractor that we did. Here's the leads we generated for this. That's really how you would do a demo. But other than that, you're not like going in and showing them how to set up a campaign and all that stuff. That's way too much. You're just going to confuse them and bore them. You're going to lose them on the sale doing that. D7 is a lead scraper. Oh, I haven't used it, so I can't really speak to it. Do you have a demo cheap course? I'm in high school, but I don't have a lot of money. Yeah, the Ultimate SMMA is our beginner level program. It's like 27 bucks. You can go over on my site and grab that there too. SerialEntrepreneur.academy. You're going to want to upgrade at some point, because if you're actually going to start your agency, there's not enough material in that program for you to really know everything you're doing. It's a beginner level course that teaches you all of the different steps. Don't get me wrong. It has all the information in there that you need to at least get started, but you're still going to need more education than that. And trust me, you can ask anybody who's in here. The education is the most important part. Anybody who's doing it successfully will tell you, like anybody who's in here that's running a successful agency right now, making money running your agency, please speak up and tell him how important the training is, because you're in high school. So it's great because you're young, you have tons of opportunity ahead of you, but you do want to make sure that you take the education seriously. Otherwise, you're just going to have a really tough go at it. So you decide their marketing strategy for them. Yeah, they don't know what their marketing strategies needs to be or should be, so that's what your job is. You should be determining their strategy, and then you sell them that. Don't ever let them tell you what you should be doing. They can make suggestions and ask questions and say, do you think maybe we should add this into the campaign? Sure, that's okay. But if they're like, no, we need to do this. If, again, I always go to this example because it is literally the perfect example that anybody could get. If a criminal attorney came to me and said, hey, we want to run Facebook ads to the Atlanta area, and we have $1,000 that we can put towards it a month, and that's all their ad budget, I would look at them and be like, no, you need like $10,000-$15,000 per month just for social platforms, and that is only going to go to remarketing ads in the beginning. And really, it wouldn't, because that's way too big of a budget for a local client. But you get what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't put it in cold traffic ads because that doesn't make sense. That strategy is stupid. It's pointless. You're just going to literally be throwing money on Facebook for nothing. So, that being said, yeah, you don't let clients dictate what you do as an agency owner or just as an agency with your marketing strategy. You do the strategy. It's your job. Just booked for February 8th, the meeting for the Done For You agency. Thanks. All right, I will talk to you then. What's your real name? Because is it Tonitia? Oh man, that's a hard, I don't even know what that says. Tonatia? Anybody want to chime in here? Am I saying that right? Brandon, sales is not most important. It's important, don't get me wrong. But if you can't provide the services that you sell, what good is the sale? You're going to lose all those clients anyways. You have to be good at the service you provide. If you only do sales and you cannot provide a solid service, you will not make it as an agency. Who's messaging me? Chris Randall. I'll talk to you in a minute, Chris. Are you on my live right now, Chris? For the proposal document that you present to the client, should you already have a detailed strategy worked out? Oh yeah, not like super in detail. Like you don't need to go in and start picking out keyword strategy and stuff like that. But you should have an idea of what you're actually going to do and how much time you're going to commit to each part of it. Otherwise, you can't figure out what your price should be. If you don't know what your costs are going to be, then you're not going to be able to dictate price because you won't end up profitable. You'll lose money on the campaign for your business, for you. Like you won't be able to provide the service because you won't have enough money and you won't even be able to pay yourself. So yeah, you have to understand what you're going to provide and almost at what level, but you don't need to go so deep into it as here's going to be the theme, here's going to be the copy, this is going to be the look of it. But like you don't have to go into all that yet. Parkland, flip some stuff on eBay, borrow the money, do whatever you have to legally do. Yeah, don't go rob a bank. Mentorship program is a lot of fun, guys. And it's only $20 a month and you get two calls with me a week live for anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. This week our call went for an hour and a half because I had Nate Tilley, one of my students, who he hit 100K in his first 6 months after finishing the DMS 2.0. And so I had him come on and talk about what he did to reach that level of success and make that much money in just 6 months. He thinks in his first full year owning an agency and running an agency, he thinks he'll hit 250K. So I'm excited to see him do it. If I buy the course, how exactly do I access the content? Yep. So you'll just go to my website. There's a login portal. You'll put in your information and then you'll go to a different portal where it's all of my video trainings, my templates, scripts, software that we use. And again, like 120 trainings with quizzes on all of them, documents to go along with all of them. It's the most comprehensive program for marketing agencies that you'll find, I promise you. And it's the most affordable. You won't find one for a better deal that has as much information as I put in mine. Honestly, we should charge more for DMS 2.0. We just don't because I want to be here for you guys. I do this because I actually do want to see your success. And I do that to prove that it's not just about making money on courses for me. It really is about helping you guys find success in your business. That's what makes me happy. Like when my students hit me up and they're like Chance today when he told me he landed a client and it's 25K. I have Nate who he was getting in trouble with the law. He was doing just a bunch of shit he shouldn't be doing in his life, and then completely turned his life around. Now he made 100K in 6 months and he'll probably do 250K. And I have countless amounts of stories like Zach Williams. I talked to him today. He's doing 120K a month. Kayla Haley, she's doing over 120K a month. Who else? John Artsberger just got out of the Done With You agency program. He's already doing like 20 or 25,000 a month. There's tons of success. You have to build your own success. But if you commit to the learning, if you commit to the hard times that you're going to have, because trust me, all of those people that I mentioned, they went through a lot to get to where they're at. It wasn't just always easy. And if you're willing to be persistent and actually work at it, like I will never tell you guys it's a get rich quick scheme, because it's not. It is definitely not. It's a bust your ass and you'll make some money scheme. That's for sure. You bust your ass, you're going to make some money. Yeah, Chipper's over here napping. Mom, what's up? My mom's on the call, guys. Y'all be nice to her. I hate the quizzes. Your quizzes don't congratulate me for getting 100%. No letter grades, just pass or fail. Hell yeah, that's all it is. Pass or fail. Oh gosh. How do you find contractors? I use Upwork and again, Facebook groups. Upwork and Facebook groups. Because that's the thing. If I need a copywriter, there's a copywriter group. There's several of them. I'm in several of them in case I ever need to find talent. Starting an agency versus freelance. Freelancing and pushing personal brand seems like my best route right now. Thoughts? Evan, do you have a personal brand already? But freelancing is just you doing the work. So I prefer to run the agency because I don't want to actually do the marketing, like the copywriting and the graphic design and that running the ads. Like I don't want to do that. I know how, but I don't like it. I like coming up with strategy and I like operations and I like managing people. Like when it comes down to it, that's the thing. I love marketing, I do. But what I really like to do with my agency is manage people, manage operations, come up with marketing strategy. That's what I really love to do. But I don't like to sit behind a computer all day and click ads on Facebook, set up ads, adjust audiences, adjust budget. Like that is so freaking, I might as well have been an accountant if that's what I wanted to do. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not what I enjoy. I enjoy running the agency, being an owner of a business. That's what I've always been passionate about. Which one is better for finding clients, Upwork or Fiverr? I honestly don't know. That's a good question. Why don't you test it out and let us know? How do you feel about niching down? I think you should definitely do it in the beginning. 100%. If you're not niching down in the beginning, you're going to have a tougher time because it's hard to relate your success that you get with your first couple of clients to random other businesses. Like if you try to sell your services to, say, a roofing contractor, but your first two clients were a car dealership and a salon. Well, the roofing guy, when you go to sell, you're going to be like, yeah, this is all the things we're going to do. Here's the success that I had with my past clients. Here's what we did for this salon. Here's what we did for this auto dealership. They're going to be like, yeah, but I'm not a salon or an auto dealership. So, I mean, that's great that you got them good results, but that doesn't say anything about the roofing company. So you want to stick with a niche in the beginning because it's going to help you sell to other clients. Evan, no problem, man. I would say definitely, I mean, you can definitely try with a personal brand. There's nothing wrong with going that route either. As a matter of fact, I have a program that teaches how to do it. Um, but I guess at that point, it's just two different businesses. So you kind of, what I would recommend, pick one. One of the hardest things I ever did was deciding to do serial entrepreneur while I was running my agency. Running two businesses is freaking hard. It's a lot of time and a lot of work. But that's my own fault. So are the charges in high level per service for each customer you have? What are you talking about, charges? Are you talking about on the white label platform? Yes, case studies are super important. They help you sell to other clients. It makes it really easy to sell when you have a bunch of data showing you can do what you're saying that you can do. For building out my brand, which channel do you recommend creating content for first? Again, I think Clubhouse is going to be a great place for anybody who wants to start a brand to start right now because organic reach is going to be great. But if I had to tell you which one, it depends on you. Do you like video content and long form video content? Because that's kind of YouTube. Instagram is short form video content and photos and stories. So if you like that style of marketing and social media, then go with which platform you feel like you would fit best. That's where. If you like blog content because you don't have to put your face on it, then or even your voice, go that route. But you can make money in all four of those options too. How much do you pay yourself when you're starting out? When did you finally feel you were at the point to give yourself a raise? That's a good question. I literally just paid myself in the beginning enough to pay my bills and have enough in my pocket to do something like at least once a week. But it wasn't much more than that. And then when to actually start giving yourself a raise, that's also a different question. You know, how much of a raise are you giving yourself or not different, but a difficult question. How much are you giving yourself? What is your profit margin currently on your business? Are you profitable? Because that you have to be profitable to be able to afford a raise for yourself. If you're profitable, how much of that profit margin are you going to pay yourself? So, time are we at? 8:14. All right, we got a little bit. How much do you pay yourself when start? Oh, whoops, that was the same one. What does your daily process look like? Wake up, drink coffee, get in the office. I usually check my email first because I'm still like waking up in the morning. I'm a slow waker upper. That's even a way to say it. I know it's not, but you guys get what I'm saying. I'm slow to wake up, so I check my email and kind of like get in the zone, play some music, and like get ready to go. And then I'll dive into some deeper work. So the deep work consists of like checking on campaigns, doing stuff for campaigns, coming up with content, talking with fulfillment teams, talking with operations, things like that. It's going to be very different from what you guys are probably doing if you're brand new to it. What I would say you should do in the beginning is you need to wake up, start doing sales, and you do sales all day until you get your first client. Well, if you don't already have your processes in place and have reached out to people to build your team, because that's the next part you need to start doing is start getting people in place for your team. You don't have to hire them yet, but you do need to start having conversations and building a roster of people that you can talk to for all the different positions you'll probably hire for. Once you have all that done, then you sell all day, every day. That's literally all you're doing. And it sucks. The beginning sucks. Like, you have to be willing to take the suck. Like, unless you have budget that you can put into building landing pages and running ads to landing pages and things like that, you're going to have to do it the organic way, which is messaging on LinkedIn, messaging businesses on social media, cold calling, cold emailing, things of that nature. I heard our business is different a lot. What do you mean by that, Chance? Like the company you were talking to, they were saying their business is different? Oh, yeah, it's per service. But that's the thing. It tells you what to charge each client. So, yeah, basically, you're going to be charged what they charge for their service. Depends on what service you're selling. They give you a rate that they charge, and then they tell you what you should be charging your client for that same service. And that's how you're profitable easily. Very easily, because their pricing model is pretty competitive. Kind of crazy. A year ago, I talked to you on the phone and didn't pull the trigger with the Done For You program. I ended up finding a solid niche and hit my first 80K month in January. Brandon, way to go, man. That's awesome. Have you taken any of my programs at all? Just curious. Sorry, I have thousands of people who've taken my programs. Unless you're like literally in the calls every week, I don't really know everybody that's in the program, obviously. It's hard to know 5,000 people, especially when you never really see everyone's face. Does the full SMMA course include the intro level? You won't need, trust me, you won't. If you take the DMS 2.0, you don't need the intro level course. If you take the intro level, you're going to need to get DMS 2.0 at some point. Is there a software I can use to create a case study, or is there something that can help me create a case study? PowerPoint, really? That's all you really need. And really, you don't even need a massive case study. It should be like 3 to 4 slides. Here's the company. Here was their problem. Here's what we did. Here were the results. That's a case study. Which platforms do you find is the best way to show your proposal and pricing on websites, Google Slides? No, Proposify. I mentioned that earlier. Brandon, I mean, that's okay. You're doing 80K a month. That's amazing either way. People think the marketing strategies won't work for them either because they used someone who didn't know what they were doing, or they just think it won't work for them. Oh. I gotcha. All right, everybody. Now it's time to do a giveaway. Who wants to win? I'm going to give away an Ultimate SMMA tonight, which is the beginner level program. So maybe you guys will get to win one. And then on top of that, I'm going to give away, I said I would do it, so I'll do it. I'm going to give away a Clubhouse invitation. So, if you haven't already done so, I need you to do me a favor. If you want to qualify to win one of those 2 prizes, you have to do 2 things. Number 1, hit the thumbs up button if you haven't done so yet. Number 2, I need you to write in the chat box that you would like to play the giveaway game. And if you don't want to play, or if you don't write in the chat that you want to play or hit the thumbs up button, and you get the answer right, I'm going to take the course away and give it to the next person. So, if you want to play, again, put something in the chat saying, yes, I want to play, and hit the thumbs up button. Yeah. Because I think my puppy wants to go outside. Oh man, Guillermo, I can't even remember the answer to that question. It's been so long. You would have to ask support for that one. It's literally been years since I've had to do that. It's probably like, I don't know if it's necessarily a time frame, more so it's about budget, like how much you're spending on the platform. So, also, you have to be eligible for me to be able to give you a Clubhouse invite, because like I don't know how to send you, like you have to have a US phone number, because the way that they have it built is so ridiculous. You can only send an invite to someone that has a US phone number, because I don't have long distance like on my phone, so I can't text people in other countries from my phone. So that being said, you have to have like a US number. So if you don't have a US number, you're going to have to find a way to get one for me to send you the code. Just so you know. Okay. Let's see. I need to get a question. I could ask a really easy one. I guess I'll go with the easy one first. I would like to play. All right, guys. How do you get Clubhouse invites? You have to be on the app. That's the only way you can get a Clubhouse invite, is like, or have them to give away. If you're not on the app, you won't be able to get any. Yes, it's only for iPhone. So what I did was I went out and I spent $50 and I bought an iPhone 6s, and that's all you need. iPhone 6s, you can use it. All right, the first question. You wrote off my course on. Good, you should. It's a business expense. That's the best part. If you guys are smart, buy the course, do well with your agency, write it off. Then it's almost free. It's not technically free, but it's almost free. It takes away from it basically gives you more profit. Which means you're essentially, it's actually the other way around. You're spending less on taxes. So, but I guess that correlates to more profit, right? All right, the first question. Let's see who is paying attention. No, I won't go that hard. All right, I'll do an easy one first. This is for the ultimate SMMA giveaway, the marketing agency giveaway. All right, the first one. What is the live audio app called that I'm giving out an invite for? And if you don't get this right, if somebody puts anything but the answer in, they're doing it on purpose. My teeth look really white. I bought an electric toothbrush. Man, changed my life. Hey, Chip, you want to chill out with the licking over there? Hey, calm it down. Oh, nice yawn. You want to go outside? We'll go out in a minute. Training material. Guillermo. I'm pretty sure it's under like training materials. Businesses have to take training. Well, Guillermo, I'm not going to give you the ultimate SMMA just because, I mean, you've already got DMS 2.0. You don't need that. It's the beginner level program. But you were the first person to get it right, although it's not clubhouses, it's clubhouse. But, so that means Baruch or Barak. Is it Barak or Baruch? I'm going to do the ultimate SMMA giveaway to you because I don't think you're in it. Are you in the ultimate SMMA program already, the beginner level program? Baruch, you there? I hope you're there. I forget there's a delay sometimes, so now I'm just like sitting here watching myself look at the chat, and I'm sitting here like wondering like why you guys sit here and watch me because I look so boring. And you wouldn't need it if you've already got DMS 2.0. Again, you don't need ultimate SMMA. All right, cool. So Baruch, you're the winner for that. So here's what I need you to do. You need to go to Serial Facebook.com/Serial Entrepreneur. Go to that link right there. It's not going to be a link, but Facebook.com/my brand name, Serial Entrepreneur. Send us a message and let us know that you won. What is your real name? Is it Baruch on Facebook? Is that what it's going to be? No, I didn't. What really sucks is I've been doing a little house looking, thinking I might go buy a condo somewhere. I haven't bought a house yet. I was like, I don't know. I'm still kind of like scared too because I feel like there's a housing market bubble around the corner, and I would be the person with the kind of luck where I would buy and then I'd lose 100 grand on my house and I'll already be 100 grand in the hole. Like that's what I don't want to happen. Yep, we have one more question that we're giving, or one more thing that we're giving away. So yeah, Baruch, just make sure to send us a message on Facebook. Ali Alba, what's going on, man? I was talking about a roofing client we just got, and we're working on landing a mortgage broker here next week. Okay, so this next giveaway, see, a lot of people are saying don't buy yet. And I'm looking in like the $500,000 range, and I'm going to get rid of my office and buy a place big enough where I can do my office for my house. That's the goal. I was looking at this penthouse. There was a penthouse in Atlanta in a big old skyscraper in like Buckhead area, which is really nice. And it was only 500 grand. The only issue was, the only reason why it didn't sell immediately, and I know it's going to have a hard time selling, they have $1,000 a month HOA. I was like, man, I'm not paying 12 grand a year that I never get back, like on HOA fees. That's insane. But it was a nice penthouse. God, it was nice. I wanted it so bad. It was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, like 2,400 square foot penthouse at the very top. It was nice. All right. So this one is going to be for the Clubhouse invite. So what I'll need you to do is send me your phone number so I can text it to you. And that doesn't mean that you can text me all day. By the way, whoever gets my phone number, I'll be pissed if you start texting. No, I'm kidding. But don't text me though, for real. I already get enough stuff happening on my phone that I don't need people texting me that aren't like in my personal life. No offense to any of you. This thing goes off all damn day. And now I have an Apple phone. When it's on, it's going off all damn day because it's connected to everything except for my text messages. So I don't need any more reason for people to be texting me or calling me. All right, you guys ready for the next question or for the next giveaway? This again, it's going to be for a Clubhouse invite so somebody can get on Clubhouse. All right. The next question. It sucks because I want to make it something where everybody can win from it. I should pre-plan these questions. I really should. Okay. I got one. Let's see who is paying attention. Before you go out and get your first client, what 2 things should you take care of first? Before you go out and land your first client, there's 2 things for your agency that you need to do first. What are those 2 things? Zach, no, QuickBooks doesn't do it for you. My accountant does it. Really what she does is she sends them to me all filled out, then I got to sign them, and then I got to go mail them out. Which I'm still waiting on her to do, and the last day was like last week, and then she forgot, or she mailed them to the wrong address, and then she says she sent them overnight, but I've been checking the mailbox for the last 4 days, 3 days, and it still ain't in the mailbox, so... I don't know who to give this to. I mean, I do. Kelvin said it first because he said establish your systems, which is your SOPs, and your offering, and then being able to fulfill that order, which is clearly talking about the VAs that are doing the fulfillment. I wasn't really specifically looking for it. It's just the words that I use are VAs or contractors and SOPs. But I only have one invite to give. And I think Kelvin wins this one. Like, you don't have to say the word, like you could have said what it is too. That's fine. So I'm going to accept that answer. So Kelvin, if you don't have Clubhouse, I'll send you an invite. Do you have a US phone number? Looks like I'm buying an iPhone, boys. It looks like you are. All right, so if you have a US phone number, I just need you to message me your phone number somewhere. Unless it's the same one that you used. Did you go through Go High Level? I don't know if you're a contact on Go High Level. But if not, send me a message somewhere so I can get your phone number. And then when you get an iPhone, I can text it to you. And then what you'll do is, because this is what I had to do, you'll take your regular phone that I texted to, and then you'll message that on Facebook to yourself on Messenger, and then you'll log in through Facebook Messenger on iPhone, and you can click the link. So yeah, Kelvin, make sure to text me your phone number, and I'll get that sent over to you. But that is it for tonight's Q&A call. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by and hanging out with me. Hope you all enjoyed it. I know I did. But I'm going to get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully I get to see you guys next Thursday. We go live every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. EST. And, sorry, got a heartburn situation. I have heartburn sometimes because I'm an old man now. Anyways, I will see you guys next week. Hey, do me a favor. If you haven't already done so, hit the thumbs up button if you had a good time on tonight's call and haven't already hit the thumbs up button. Last couple of things are go in the description, and there's a bunch of links down there. The first one is Go High Level. It's the CRM. If you sign up for that CRM, I'm going to give you access to all of my email templates, all of my text message templates, my landing pages that I use to land clients for my agency. Not to mention, it's the greatest marketing software tool that you can have in your belt. If you don't have Go High Level, seriously, you are missing out. Number one, on saving thousands of dollars per month for your agency. And number two, having the most comprehensive tool. It literally has almost everything, every feature that you could possibly need from a marketing tool. So definitely check out that link. if you're interested, again, I have a done for you agency program, a done with you agency program. I have the DMS 2.0, which is our fully fledged you do it yourself course. The done for you and done with you, obviously, we work with you. The cool thing about those two programs is if you buy one of those, you get access to the DMS 2.0 already as well. So bonus there. Our mentorship program is only $20 a month, guys. $20 a month. All right. And you get 2 calls with me per week for 30 minutes to an hour. So if you're not in the mentorship program, again, I don't know what you're doing. We have the beginner program, the ultimate SMMA. All of that is over on my website. Most of it's in the description. But make sure to check those links out if you haven't done so yet, because I promise you, you're missing out on some really great training for your agency. Last thing, again, if you are on Clubhouse or if you're getting on Clubhouse, go to Serial ENT. I'm putting it in the chat. Serial ENT. Look that up on Clubhouse. Add me, follow me, and get on one of my next calls. They are a lot of fun, and you're going to learn more on those calls than you will on even one of these YouTube live sessions. I promise you, you'll love it. But that's it for now. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week. Until then, y'all know what I'm going to say. Serial Entrepreneur out. Bye, guys.